We're going to make the pecan caramel mocha today. Our homemade pecan toffee marshmallows. We make a few different varieties of marshmallows and we change them up seasonally. And
Wait, I want to see these marshmallows. Man, these are amazing. What did you do to them?
well, we have our own homemade marshmallow base that we use, and then we do different flavorings. So this one has maple syrup and pecan toffee pieces in it, and some chopped pecans and toffee and a little maple syrup.
Get that up close. That is really cool.
So we start with 2 shots of espresso,
2 shots of espresso.
and then we mix it with a milk chocolate cocoa mix that we get from Indulgence Chocolatiers, which is a local Milwaukee chocolatier down in the 3rd Ward.
All right.
And they use all kinds of natural, yummy ingredients, no fillers or
Have to have it.
There you go.
So, speaking of hardships, you had a few that you went through that prompted you to
Yes.
make some choices in your menu planning, and I'm really excited to hear about it.
So I have Lyme's disease and deathly ill, down to 79 pounds, couldn't walk, talk, stand. My husband would have to carry me out of bed to the bathroom. Couldn't eat anything. Like, he would have to make me food pureed like baby food to get any kind of calories in me. The last hospital that I was at, their answer was to put me into hospice, and I, by all rights, should not be here right now. So I found a friend of a friend, was dealing with a naturopathic health practitioner, and this gentleman I will credit with saving my life. He really turned me on to how food can really change your story, and I had to go through several doctors and many years of treatment to get back to where I am today, but if I wouldn't have made the commitment to change my diet, I would definitely not be here today. And
Wow.
I wanted to make a place where anyone can come, whether you have Lyme's disease or cancer or an autoimmune issue or celiac or any other chronic illness, that you could come and have a meal, but a fun meal,
Yeah.
something that's interesting to eat. You know,
Instead
I'm
of
so
that, you
tired
can't have that.
Right.
It's
I go out and
take all the things you can have and make something amazing
I can
out
have
of
a
it.
salad, and sometimes I can't even have the salad because if the dressing is full of chemicals, I can't have the salad dressing. Or I could have a sandwich without the bread on a bed of lettuce, and that's all my options are. Oftentimes, here we do gluten-free donuts, and you know, kids are just that are celiac. They can't have donuts anywhere else in the world. You know, come and they can have donuts, and all of our fryers are completely gluten-free. So everything on here, we use a gluten-free flour blend that we make, and it's
And you were saying that when you were making it, but tasting is believing. So I'm gonna dig
Dive
into this
in.
while you're doing it. But oh my god.
And most of the things on our menu, you wouldn't even know that they were gluten-free unless we told you. Like, we have a gluten-free cornbread that we serve with one of our rancheros egg dish, and people ask us for the recipe all the time, and when I tell them, would you believe it's gluten-free, the look on most of their faces is like, no way. Because people's concept of most gluten-free things is that it tastes like cardboard.
Right.
And most of the time it's because the gluten-free options that most restaurants are serving are pre-made, coming from a box, coming from a factory.
They're an afterthought.
They're an afterthought. The gluten-free, the vegan, the keto, we serve our omelets and all of our egg dishes and even our dinner entrees. You can get a side of roasted cauliflower or cauliflower rice or cauliflower pancakes with our homemade keto bread as a substitution for regular bread and potatoes or hash browns. And that is something that has just, especially this past year, has taken off, and we do really, really well with. And a lot of our customers, our regulars, come in here specifically now for the keto options that we offer. We even make our own homemade keto desserts and a keto-based chocolate cake, which is an avocado and almond flour-based cake that's so creamy and fudgy you would never know. And then we make chocolate sauce to go on top of it that we then turn into a keto mocha or a keto hot chocolate. And because we make our whipped cream with real heavy cream, that's also low carb, so people can enjoy a keto drink as well. And we have several keto cocktails on the menu that we make, including a keto vanilla old fashioned. So we offer lots of keto offerings on the menu for those.
So I could get drunk with no carbs here.
There you go.
This is
Yeah, that's the Blueberry Benedict. That's our #1 selling brunch breakfast dish right there.
this is in full disclosure, I've had it before, but I forgot how amazing it was.
We even do on Friday nights with our regular fish fry, we do a keto version of our fish fry with a Parmesan and almond flour crust that goes really, really well. So people that normally can't have those things or they're gluten-free, they haven't been able to have them in years, can come here and have a nice, fun, interesting meal.
All right, so this is the lasagna. This is your vegan lasagna.
Roasted vegetable lasagna, which is also vegan and gluten-free. And we make the ricotta cheese out of almonds, so it's cheese. With the roasted tomato sauce, we roast butternut squash, wild mushrooms that we get from a local mushroom grower, and then spinach, all roasted in there, and then some vegan mozzarella on top, and a roasted tomato sauce with a little bit of chili in there.
Wow.
For a little bit of kick.
Wow. This is, I'm not a vegan, and I'll tell you what, I would eat this all day long. I don't even miss the cheese. I got a very special someone in my life who I'm going to be recommending this to. Stomach a break, but wow, your food is amazing.
Thank you.
It really is.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying that, like, this isn't like on camera stuff. This is...
Doing it all from scratch makes a difference. If you don't put all the chemicals and additives and preservatives, it doesn't have that cardboard taste. All you're doing when you do that stuff is masking the natural flavor of the food, and there's no reason to do it unless you're making it in mass quantities to ship all over the country and you need it to be shelf stable, and that's what too many restaurants nowadays do. The Cisco truck backs up, and it's
And they probably
frozen.
truly believe they don't have any options.
Correct.
Because
I'm not
they're-
speaking ill of anyone.
Their food vendors just showing up and
Exactly.
it's this, and
Yep,
they're just
and
not
I've got
thinking
this
outside
new
the box.
thing, and that's
Yep.
just it. And you get bogged down with the day-to-day and staffing issues and everything else. I get it. I do this because this is what I live every day.
Sure.
And it's near and dear to me. It's what my husband and I are passionate about, and that's why we do it well. But it's also more challenging, and people ask why our food costs more. That's why. We're starting with higher quality, local, organic ingredients that
And
if you go to the
building-
grocery store, it costs more, and then I have to pay someone a living wage to make everything on this plate from scratch.
Right.
I could run a much more profitable operation by doing it
The
not
way
from
everybody else
scratch.
does, right.
But
So the bread is made at your bakery.
the bread is made at our bakery.
And then the sauerkraut?
Yep. Sauerkraut is the only thing on there that's not ours. We make the, and the cheese. We get the cheese from a local dairy, and we make the Thousand Island, and then we bring in the brisket, and we braise it ourselves overnight for 12 hours.
That's one of the best ribs I've ever ate in my life.
Thank you. And then same thing, we make the potato chips, we hand cut, we bring in whole potatoes and we hand cut our fries, and we actually fry our fries in duck fat.
Are they from Ireland?
No, they're not from Ireland, they're from a Wisconsin farm. And then sweet potato fries, so we don't buy anything frozen, pre-made. We like to say we make everything but the ketchup around here.